Welcome back to Stockpile Hobbies, everyone. Hope you all had a great holiday. It's been about a month since we last did a video here. We did a lot of rearranging in the basement. All a pile of boxes that used to be back over there are now put up in another room. It used to be the Transformer collection. I've actually parted with a lot of my Transformers. My G1 collection is now gone, pretty much, or up for sale. That's the remnants of it over there. But more on that in a second. Let's touch base on the slot cars. So I have an update on the new bank support system that we talked about in the last video. The person doing that got busy, but he's off between now and the end of the year. He said he's going to get that done. So hopefully we'll have that coming up in the next video. We'll be able to show that off. I can't wait to see that. The whole track needs to be cleaned. It's been sitting by here for a month. They haven't even driven it. I just got the whole basement cleaned up actually to do all that. The drag strip's got to be cleaned too. This piece that was sitting over here is actually corroded. It's sat so long. So a lot of cleaning to do, and I've had the cats jumping up and down using this as a step to get up to the window as well. So it's just a lot of cleaning to do there. But I did make some progress on another color here. I was able to match this purple of the Bel Air here for another race team. So that should be pretty cool. And I also selected some new colors. So we got a glitter blue, a really cool green here. I like the color of this green. It's not too dark. It should look really nice. And this is more of that red that we used for the Crimson Nightmare team. We're also going to be having some upgrades down here in the basement. We're going to be doing something with, I think, with the lighting here. I want to have lights going all the way down the drag strip, not just the ones I have here for the bench and all that. So we're going to be doing some construction down here. We're going to be adding a bathroom down here as well, which is just great. But lighting situations are going to get fixed up. Maybe a drop ceiling. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I hope they expand this racetrack too, I think. I still want to do that third track. I might try and figure out a way to change the tabletop to something rectangular or come over to the main track here and have it feed into it. We'll see what we come up with. So one thing we're looking to do in the new year is expanding the content offerings. I know Kim's going to be doing some more of the My Little Ponies videos as well coming up. But yeah, I decided to also start selling my Transformer collection. I sold all of my G1s, or most of them. And with that, I reinvested it into the newer Transformers to start making some Transformer content. Enzo and I have been heavily involved in Transformers for the past month, setting some things up. And getting with that, I started customizing some. For those who don't know, this is a Buzzworthy Bumblebee. It is in the form of his Cybertron car. It only comes in this yellow color. It's the very first appearance of him, the very first thing you see in the original show back in the 80s. I was able to get a bunch of these for like dirt cheap. These are only available at Target. So I took one of the other ones and we painted it red to make a cliff jumper. Now, I only painted the top of it. I didn't actually take it apart and paint the robot mode because the robot mode is pathetic. I really want the Cybertron mode for a reason that I'll show you in a second here. But let's take a look at how the cliff jumper came out. There was some problem with the Transformer here. I was going to sand it, but then I would have to have sanded the whole area, and I didn't want to do that, so I just left it in there. It's battle damage now. But we got to take off the masking I did around the windows here. So let's see if I can get that off. I'm expecting to see some yellow. I'm going to have to go back through and touch it up is my guess. But there we go. The tape is yellow also. But this being Bumblebee. Wow, no yellow. Just a little hint of it right there, and I'm not going to go in and touch that up. Wow. It's one of the best masking jobs I've ever done. Wow, no touch up. Okay, the other part I did was over the grill. It was silver, and it was chrome actually. It's nice. Let's see, let's get this off. Alright, I was able to get it started. Oh, no yellow. So that's cool and all. And the reason why I really wanted a cliff jumper was to go with what Enzo and I have been working on in the other room of the basement over here. And behind this door now, and in here, is those pile of boxes that used to be at the other end of the drag strip have been all put out on display to make new content with the Transformers. And the cliff jumper has to go with the Bumblebee, who are fleeing from a fleet of Decepticons at them. So this is what Enzo and I have been doing in here, Transformers. I'm going to start doing some green screen. I'm going to see how this works. It's going to be interesting with a lot of the green Transformers. I try to take a lot of those off the board as well. I can also do a purple. I think in the software I have, I can replace any solid color. The problem with the purple though is that the Decepticons, a lot of them are purple as well. But this room was already previously purple. This was our music room. We had all our musical instruments in here before. I had the dark purple color with all my heavy metal stuff, but worked out great for the Transformers. So, yeah, idea here is to just do the green screen and replace the background with something like this. The idea is to have a game going with Enzo and I using dice. The best way I could describe it is like Risk. You know, getting Energon from a base or just other missions that Enzo and I can do every week to do content. The last thing I wanted to do was just another Transformer toy review or box openings of the Transformers and then showing how to transform something on camera. It's so boring. I think I can teach Enzo a lot about math in here with the dice, doing percentages, critical hits on dice rolls like Dungeons and Dragons. I got some boot modifiers for some of the characters if they have bigger guns or weapons and things. But I think it's going to generate some cool content. Enzo and I get to hang out. Something else to do every week besides the Slot Car of the Week videos. So yeah, Enzo and I are really excited to start doing a new content here. I'm kind of slowly teaching him how we're going to play this. It's a lot for him to learn, but it's also engaging him. He's good for maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and you know, he wants to go off and do other things. The problem with the slot cars when we film too is if we're playing too long, his little fingers on the spring, his finger will start to hurt. So it's really trying to maximize the amount of time and keeping him engaged and focused on something. Besides, like a lot of things, children watch today on YouTube. They're really quick content hits. You know, a couple seconds, a couple minutes. Trying to keep him into longer term engagement play styles. Wow, Scorponok just looks awesome holding Sky Lynx as his battle axe. So I got to get him onto the board. I got to get him transformed into a base mode, and I got to add him here to the platform, and then move all the Headmaster base pieces here to another area. One thing I tried to do when constructing the play field here is doing different play patterns. Over here on this side, I incorporate a lot of the miniature, the Headmaster and Target Master figures that are really small, as you can see, and how they interact with things on the Decepticon side. So all the buildings and things are for the miniature, smaller Transformers that we have as well, and they all kind of connect and come over to the side here and spill over as well. And then over on the Autobot side, try to keep it for the Deluxe and Voyager scale type of things as well. Actually, what would be scale is taking that little figures from over there and putting them on the city over here. That would be the closest to the scale is going to be. But as far as filming and when we go to do this here, I should be able to just place the camera down, lock it in a good mode here, and then start throwing some dice with Enzo over here and work the play field here and have things play out. Let Enzo make decisions on where he wants to move troops, where he wants to attack or retreat to and from. Being able to teach him some strategy and other skills as well. So should be a good time. So we'll have an upcoming video here. We'll talk about the displays we set up really quick over here. We're going to add lights still so you can see everything that's going on. I have to tell Kim over here, this is the jewelry right here for the Transformers. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I appreciate you if you've subscribed throughout the year, if you've been with us that long. Have a great new year and look forward to all the new content with Slot Cars, My Little Pony, and now Transformers. Look for those videos coming up shortly and keep having fun, everyone.